morning. It's Friday, January 29th, so it must be time for another legislative update from your North Carolina Medical Society. And we've started the first week of this legislative session. So we kicked off the 2021-2022 legislative session this week, and it's hard to believe that it is already here, but it is. And we've seen a number of bills already filed this session. So if you want more information about those bills, want to see summaries of those bills that relate to healthcare, be sure to check out our legislative blog. They're all categorized for you. So we try to make it really easy for you to stay engaged. And be sure to check out your morning rounds too, because we'll have summaries of those top issues available there too as higher priority issues arise. Now, I do want to point out that on the very first day of session, we saw multiple bills filed to support the new construction of ECU's Brody School of Medicine, a new building facility for them. So we were thrilled to see this on the first day. The Medical Society has been a big supporter of Brody School of Medicine getting a new building so that they can increase their class size so that we can retain more physicians here in North Carolina and educate and train them so that they stay in this state. So we're thrilled to see that and want to be a supporter of that. If that's an issue that you care about, be sure you're communicating that to your legislators as we're back in session. Now, we will have an action alert out to you. You may have seen that already in your email inbox, encouraging you to welcome your own personal legislators back to session and to offer yourself as a resource to them. This is really important and a really easy way for you to be engaged and involved in this process and to introduce yourself to your own legislators if you don't know them personally already. Now, we will have it set up so you can edit that message. If there's an issue that you really care about or want your legislators to know about, you can include that in that message as well. But this really helps our grassroots efforts. So please take the opportunity to introduce yourself and utilize this grassroots system so that we can make sure that we're covering the entire state and letting these legislators know that physicians want to be a helpful resource to them during this legislative session. So that is all that I have for you this week. I expect we'll have a really busy week to come. I will say that we have heard that there will be a COVID-19 kind of technical correction bill next week with very few amendments. So we'll be following that very closely as we go into session next week. But stay tuned, stay on the lookout. Make sure you're checking your email and your morning rounds for any updates. I look forward to talking to you again next week.